The 2K community really weird, man. I heard something is coming down the pipeline, maybe for NBA 2K26, but for sure, NBA 2K27 is not safe. So of course, we gotta dive into that. And I see a conversation brewing about certain changes that need to be made, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, we gotta shed a light on this one. So y'all know what it is by now. Without further ado, I need y'all to grab yourself that brew, and let's get to the video.
You don't know it's brutal, sim on the scene, wicked and mean. With the next video on this YouTube thing, we got 2K news and rumors. Don't forget the tutorials and tips. Turn your my player to a bad man and rule the sticks. No matter the mode, record or park, even my career brute will get you a good start. Hit the like button, don't forget the notifications. Comment down below and welcome to the Brute Squad Nation.
So you don't know. Your boy Brutal, sim on the scene, wicked and mean, with a next video for y'all, man. So by now, you know we gotta start the video off the right way. So if you're in the comment section, type first, second, third, know they got a Brute Squad, I gotta put y'all up there just to show y'all some love, man. Much love, much respect. All right, so I gotta be careful with how I navigate this video. Of course, I'm gonna handle this one with some delicate gloves, because I know a lot of y'all been feeling since the most recent patch 5.1, which took a lot of y'all who were using the secret out of the game. But from what I heard, there is something coming down the pipeline, y'all. I can't even make this up. So 2K, y'all gotta be on your P's and Q's. But anyways, I saw this post. Now again, I'm not gonna probably post this on the screen because a lot of y'all gonna track that down as well. But this creator made a post on X, what we formerly known as Twitter, and it said, so after helping Input Sense, now of course this is a different Discord of cheaters, by the way, get in contact with the 2K devs and content creators to patch the secret. Now let me break this down for y'all. This is one cheating Discord snitching on another cheating program, trying to get them out of the game, because of course you all know the secret was by far one of the most popular cheating methods over the past few months. It actually overtook Input Sense, who was the previous cheating method, and of course you know they would feel a type of way because there were a lot of back and forth between cheating methods. Of course, I saw people in stream talking about, yo, that Input Sense, that's the old way, that's for brokey. So if you're doing stuff like that and you know it's illegal activity, you know there might be some backstabbing going on as well. But anyways, let's continue on. He said after he helped Input Sense get into contact with the 2K devs and content creators to patch the secret, he got blocked and banned by the owner of the cheating Discord of NBA 2K games and EA Help Games for ratting the 2K community. Is so funny. Hashtag NBA 2K26. Now of course he did show proof as well, but I'm not gonna put that up on the screen. But we do have a few people that responded. So this first user said, literally tweeted bashing and messing. Now of course I'm gonna censor it as much as possible on them weeks ago. Now you're a victim all of a sudden, you're hilarious. And of course he responded and said, gang, he's not giving you lifetime. You know they got lifetime subscription and stuff like that within these Discords, y'all. It's crazy to me. But let's continue on. This next user also chimed in, said the NBA 2K26 need this trash lag switch gone. I'm laughing my ass off at players missing wide open shots because they relied on an illegal program for however long it was in the game, and I felt like it took way too long. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Now he also responded. Now of course I probably won't put this on the screen as well, and this is where I got a little concerned. He showed proof of them pretty much saying that they're working on something. Now he said, if y'all thought secret was game breaking in NBA 2K26, wait till y'all see, and of course he called the name of it, that it detects your my player directly instead of relying on meters or time, and plus connection shooting. Next level cheese incoming. Now he just was talking about him getting somebody out of the game and getting banned from the Discord, but now he's saying, yo, they got something serious coming down the pipeline. Now, of course we got a few people that chime in as well. This first user said, you is a goofy. Now, of course I do have to agree on that. This next user said, it's a game, get over it. Grown ass man crying over cheating. Guess what, nothing is fair. Quit crying, you can't stop the cheaters. Now, of course, this person is definitely a cheater as well and just hate people talking about the topic overall. Now, I took some time, something that said, bro, just go and check on this creator page. Now, he haven't uploaded in a while, but when you look at all his content is filled with glitches and cheats and cheating devices, man. So this person been in it for a while now, of course. I'm not surprised by what he posts right there. But apparently he's claiming that he's the person that caused the secret to get patched. Basically backstabbing one entity for the next. Now, I'm not surprised at that at all because there's a lot of backstabbing going on within these cheating communities and a lot of finessing and scams as well. So all I'm saying is I hope 2K got their ducks in a row and their business in order, because boy, these cheaters are not about to give up with one major patch. You're gonna have to constantly patch them, and we do need a very strong anti-cheat system. Let's be honest, y'all, there are a lot of people still using these devices today in NBA 2K26, and you know they're gonna get better and more advanced in NBA 2K27. I saw recently a post that Apex actually banned damn near close to 11,000 accounts in the past 7 days for using devices, and they actually name it out. Damn near close to 300 using Titans, which is not a lot considering how much people cheat in 2K. 400 plus using some DMA bans, 300 plus using hardware cheats, and of course over 1,000 using some spoofer ban or whatever. So they actually list out the things that people were using to cheat, and the anti-cheat pick it up and got them out of here. So hopefully 2K could have something in place come NBA 2K27. Let's switch the conversation up a little bit. I saw this post from Chuck, formerly known as Chuck, the former NBA 2K League star point guard. He actually made this post on XOE Formulas Twitter, and the caption for this is NBA 2K26 has no defense. Now, of course, he did post a clip with it, so I want y'all to check this clip out.
Oh, I have been seeing tweets left and right. Dudes are saying that 2K26 is a good game. They're saying there's a defensive skill gap, and I just want to know who y'all's dealer is, man. This game is a 6-pack of... How are you guys are we playing different video games? There is no defense in NBA 2K26, and when I say no defense, I mean quite literally no defense. It doesn't matter what you do. You can jump. Look at this right here. I'm playing defense, hand in his face, doesn't matter. It's wide open. Everything's open. Everything you shoot is open, and everything you shoot goes in right here. I'm shooting between two people. Who cares? Green bean. This game is NBA 2K25, but RNG is removed. And that has literally made you guys believe that this is a good game. This game is 2K25 with no RNG. At least in 2K25, I could get a contest. I literally feel like I'm playing NBA 2K15 when the demigods were around, because you cannot get a contest on anything. I don't know how you guys are playing this and not going insane. I'm losing my mind, man.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of those actually look open, but when he's right, he's right. It doesn't take away from the point at hand. Of course, I'm gonna chime in a little bit, but let's check out some of the people that actually chimed in and responded to this video. This first user said, can't rely on hands up, you need to jump, plus most of them opens were cause the hands up animation started after the shooter was nailed at the peak of his jumper, or because you were on his hip. And Chuck did agree as well. This next user said, this is what you were saying at the beginning of 26 when the contest system was even worse. Pick a side, bro. And of course, he showed some proof of Chuck saying, this is the best 2K launch we've had in years. Please don't touch a thing. No buff, no nerfs. Now Chuck responded. He said, the contest system is the exact same, by the way. He said they reverted the contest patch like 6 days after, but good cooks. So his next user also chimed in, said, when you have a pure green window and an invisible wall on defense and add on faulty gameplay code that doesn't allow players to defend effectively when going east-west, since that's why, and that's why, or mean that's what NBA 2K offense is, it makes the game way more one-sided. Now Chuck did respond, said, pure green window has nothing to do with anything, LOL. The defensive mechanic is broken. You can't put your hands up, and I do agree with this. Now this next user also chimed in, said hands up defense is the issue, 100% agree. This next user also chimed in because there's also an excitement of people saying it's a skill issue. Let me know where y'all stand. Now, this is my opinion. Now, I'm about to go off the ledge a little bit, all right? So hold up before y'all comments, because I know how y'all be, man. Y'all don't like to give Brute the benefit of the doubt, but let me cook a little bit. Now, the problem with defense in NBA 2K games is that it's strongly linked to attributes and badges, but that's not the case in real life for a reason, because defense has always been linked to two things: effort and IQ. Effort and IQ. Listen to your boy, all right? Let me cook. Okay, let me cook. In 2K, based on how your rating and badges is, that contest you have might not count as much as a defensive type player. Whereas in real life, let's say Luka, for example, because you know he don't care about defense. We already know Luka only care about scoring points. And big 60 points, by the way. Now, let's say today he show up and say, let me put a little bit more effort on defense. Let me contest, get my hands a lot more. I was going to say balls, but that's pause. On a lot more shots. He will turn away just as much shots and reduce the percentage just as much as a lockdown defender. But yesterday he decided to put more effort to it and get himself in the right position, because if his hand reached this far away from the ball being released versus a lockdown defender, same distance, is gonna count the same way. But that's not NBA 2K. That's why they've been having problems with the contest system over the past few years, because you damn near need a lockdown with legendary badges to get a good contest or a good bump in NBA 2K games, and that's the problem. And one of the biggest things that annoy me is knowing personally that if they fix the contest system and the defensive system, this will help us fight against a lot of these cheaters. The reason why these cheaters are so effective is because the defense is so broken. So they're allowed to dribble through your chest and shoot contested shots, and it's gonna count, because if you get a low percentage contest on these builds, it's damn near gonna count as open because of the pure green window within the game. So of course it's gonna annoy me seeing every time I play supposedly good defense and not getting rewarded for it on a daily basis. So in my opinion, until 2K can make that adjustment within the game, but reward defense a little bit more within the fight, until they do that, there's gonna always be problems within the 2K community and within the game overall. Now of course that just could be a boy opinion. Let me know your thoughts, because your boy is always open to being wrong. So that's all I got for y'all today. Let me know your thoughts. You know your boy gonna always put y'all up on game and keep y'all up to date on everything in the 2K community. Till next time, how bless and be safe out there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Notification bell is free and key. Peace.